downswing, right, and the effects of what that can do on your game and on your swing, obviously. So for Ashton, I really wanted to just talk about, we really didn't change a whole lot with her swing. We really just wanted to see, hey, we want to see a natural shallowing of the hands. We do not want to see her shoulder getting thrown out, forcing a downswing, get a cut across the golf ball. And obviously, when you transfer this to on course, you know, you just got to go out there and trust it. This is not a huge swing change, but this is something that's going to be a different feel. It's going to change the way you swing the club overall, because it's a change. I mean, each kind of change is weird, is different, but if you can grasp it, get past it, just know that in the long run you're going to be set up. Does that make sense? Recap over the couple weeks that we've done this, so actually over 5 weeks. You know, for the full swing changes that we really made was just the start of that downswing, right? Really focusing on letting her arm stay behind as she turns, get some lag, stays on plane, stays on path. Second thing was with pitching and chipping, maintaining her arms and her wrist at impact, right? We didn't want to see the wrist have a lot of movement, and so obviously we didn't change too much of that, just focused on the Y, ball position, and then some precision drills to kind of help her there. And then with bunkers, just the T drill is really what helps her the most. Obviously I kind of know how she learns just with past experience, but she really learns without help of a visual aid, but it also helps with her feel. So that T drill helps show her, but it also has to allow her to feel the shot, which she does. So not too many swing changes over this lesson series. Really one main key, and that was obviously the start of her downswing. One main key on pitching and chipping, that was maintaining the Y, and then for bunker play, obviously going through a routine, feeling that out. So you know, she's transferred that to on-course play through our on-course lesson that we did last week. Actually, she did really well. And then obviously with her scores lately, you know, they've really started to go down, starting to see a really, really positive trend and consistency before she heads off to college. So Ashton, thank you again. Great luck, best of luck to you at Black Hills State. All right, so now we're going to talk about how can we take the swing changes we've been working on in the past couple of weeks and how can we apply them to the course. Obviously this is where it matters. So we're at about 150, 160 yards. This is where Ashton would hit her 5-iron. So what I'm going to do is I have one ball down. I'm going to have her go through her whole entire routine, take as long as she needs to, and then I'm going to see how well can she adapt to this environment. Obviously, there is punishment on the golf course, right, compared to the range. So Ashton, I'll let you take it away from here. All right, so good ball strike. Okay, so she flared a little right on her. Obviously, what that shows me is that she didn't come over the top. She probably, what she did, she dropped it a little to the inside and just pushed it right. Because it didn't fade, it didn't slice, nothing like that. So it just was a little push. So what that shows me is she is making the right changes. She is working on not throwing that right shoulder down to the ball. She's working on allowing her hands to drop while she turns. So great job, way to adapt, way to put a good swing together on the course. Great job. Now we want to talk about how can we transfer what we work on here and on the range and on the practice facility to the course. So what I want you to do is I want you to take a bucket of balls. It can be 10, 20, 30 balls. I want you to just go to different yardages that you're not comfortable with. You know, obviously 5, 6, 7 irons are huge. So go to those yardages, drop 4 or 5 balls, hit different shot shapes. Just try and work on consistency. The more repetitions you can take with them, obviously the better, because you don't hit them as much during a round of golf. So I want you to go out there, drop like 5, 6 balls at each spot, each yardage, and hit those, if that makes sense.
Yep, that makes sense.
All right. Good job, Ashton. We really want to just talk about, she really didn't change too much with her game, anything with her swing. She changed some fundamentals, right? So we wanted to look at ball position, stuff that she can transfer to the course quickly, right? I don't want to give her anything that she really has to come out here and work on for, you know, 20, 30 hours before she can actually transfer it. Stuff like ball position, you know, rocking her arms more than her wrists. Stuff like that, she can actually take on the course transfer very quickly. But otherwise, no, she did a great job. She's going to be very good in the long run of her college career.